G'day everybody, Vanish001 here with a commentary on everybody's favourite game of the month, Medal of Honor. So, you might be asking yourself why the hell are you putting this up and why the hell are you still playing this game? Well, I got a bit bored of Bad Company, so I came over here for the last few days to give the game a bit of a try, see if I could get a handle on it and see what I could do. How I could go with the kill chains and how I could go with the scores and that. My general complaint about the whole game is the point structure, the way 1200 points ends around on Team Deathmatch and 1800 points on the other game mode. Sector Control, I think it is. I think that's too short. The games usually last between 6 to 9 minutes. I've had a 10-minute one, but it was only like 10 minutes 20 seconds. I had an objective raid game that lasted 48 seconds the other night, and that was just ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. It was, I think, 8 on 8, so it wasn't any real excuse that there weren't enough players for the game, and won't let you start if there aren't enough players to start the game. But that was just pathetic, mate. I just couldn't believe my eyes. I should have put it up, but it would have just been a, 48-second video. But I'm enjoying the game at the moment. Actually, I'm starting to get a bit used to the weapons and the kill chains. With the kill chains, if you've got the mortar strike, I would suggest using the UAV over the mortar strike. It's too indirect to lay down unless you know exactly where the enemy is, where they've spawned or something like that. But putting it down just, at random to hope to get a kill, you're pretty much just going to waste it. You're better off putting the UAV up for your entire team to benefit. Overall, I think the defensive kill chains are the way to go up until you get your missile strike, and use that because you can put that down anywhere you choose. The artillery strike, it's a bit like the mortar strike. Unless you really know where they are, I wouldn't put that down. I'd probably go for the full metal jacket rounds. I'm quite enjoying the M4 at the moment, actually, with the silencer. It's a great benefit to you to have that. They can't find you on the map when you fire your weapon off. And the game does lend itself to a lot of camping, so it does come in handy in that situation. Have to admit, I have been doing a little bit of camping on certain parts of the map myself. I like to hang around this particular building on this map and move back and forth between this side. It's a good little position to sit. A lot of enemies get caught out. They come in this way, they trying to make their way down to your spawn. That's one thing that people should realise when they're playing this game. If they push too far up, if enough people push too far up to the enemy spawn, it's going to switch sides on you. And anybody that's left behind back towards your spawn is going to be caught out by an entire enemy team spawning behind them. Now, I don't like to push up way too far. I like to go up a little bit, but I realise the fact that if there's enough people up there, the enemies are going to start spawning behind you. So it's a good thing to keep that in mind when you're running up for a spawn camp, that you might get a few kills, yes, but the enemy is going to start spawning behind the rest of your team. Now, earlier when I said I was enjoying the game, I probably should be honest and say I rage quite a bit. My mate's been quite patient with me in the Xbox Live party. I've just been hanging in there with me and I've been raging. I get the comment, just give it up, it's a shit game and get away from it. But Bad Company's kind of gotten a little stale for me at the moment until Vietnam comes out. I don't know if I could really play Bad Company. Still going to try and do the commentaries that people have requested, Laguna and Port Valdez and Nelson Bay, but they are pretty difficult maps to get a good game on, especially Nelson Bay. A lot of people tend to quit that. But, talk about Medal of Honor here at the moment, so I'll keep my focus on that. Let's cop the sniper round right then. Apparently there is a patch coming out that will nerf the snipers, and I've got a moment coming up later on that I have to show you, and it's pretty unbelievable. I couldn't really believe. I don't know if it was really a sniper issue or a lag issue. I think it's more of a lag issue, actually. I have noticed quite a bit the lag in this game. In some rounds it will be fine, and then the next round, the round later, everybody will just be jumping around on the screen. It's almost impossible to shoot some people. But I guess that's always been the problem with EA. They've always had a problem with lag in their games. I mean, Bad Company was horrible for the first few months. Well, I was alright for the first few weeks, and then about a month into it, it started getting completely lagging. You couldn't really play it at all. But the one thing that really surprises me about this game is you get on there and it tells you exactly how many people are on the servers and that, and I've only seen up to, I think it's 6,000 or so people playing this game. I don't know if that's regionally based or what, but if it is regionally based, I think that's 6,000 people in Australia. And maybe that's more for Americans, I don't know, maybe more for Europeans, I don't know. But if that's overall 6,000 people, I think DICE and that should be pretty worried that this game's in a state of downfall and needs a great fix to come along to save it from oblivion. And being put to the bottom of the pile of the games most rarely played. I get myself caught right here. I thought I could go and knife this guy. I didn't realise he was in there with about 4 of his mates. I started pushing a bit too far up to the enemy spawn there. I actually got quite lucky in this game and didn't have too many snipers. There's a couple out there, but I don't think I actually get killed by a sniper rifle. I get killed by a battle rifle later on, and that was the incident I was talking about earlier. I understand too there's a map pack coming out for this very soon, and kind of disappointed in DICE for bringing a map pack out so quickly for this, and for Bad Company we had to wait ages, and then there was just a recycled map. Yeah, if it's a completely new map for Medal of Honor, it's going to be a bit of a slap in the face to all the Bad Company players that DICE say they're so faithful to, that they'll listen to the community and, you know, make the changes needed and bring out the content people desire. But, you know, they got a business plan. I guess they're trying to make money and you can't fault them for it. Anyway, back to the gameplay and that. I've noticed a lot of the times it's better not to run constantly either. It's quite the same with Bad Company. Keeping your reticle up like that can save your life quite a few times. And trying to hip fire a bit more than bringing your sight up unless you're at distance. I've been playing Bad Company for so long, I tend to bring my sight up quite a bit. And using the silencer really does give you a bit of an advantage. Though I think you do lose a bar of damage. But the compensation of not being seen on the radar is quite beneficial. I'm kind of catching these guys in the spawn here, and people might not like that, but this game kind of is tailored for it, which is a shame. But if you want to play and you want to win, you want to survive really, you're going to have to get the enemy as quick as you can. I really should have gone for the match ammo here, but it looks like we've already got it up, and this guy's coming after me because I killed him just before. He's got a bloody shotgun with slugs, I think it is. So I'm a bit worried about him and having a bit of a battle with him at the moment. I think he just died then. Got the 5-point kill assist. Waiting a bit too long. I wanted to see if they're spawning back around there so I could drop this bloody strike on them. But this guy with the shotgun's coming back after me again, he gets me. So I decided to go back and have another try at him this time, but he gets me again, the bastard. I really do prefer the defensive support actions over the offensive, except for the missile strike. I haven't got up to a cruise missile yet. And geez, I want one. If I get a bloody cruise missile, as I said, I don't think I ever touch this game again. Here he is, he's sitting up here again waiting for me and just one-shots me with the bloody shotgun. So here comes the incident I was talking about. I get a little revenge on him right here. I have to go for the rocket launcher to get it, but I end up getting him there. Actually, I don't think that was him. Anyway, here's the incident I was talking about. Now, you can see the way that guy was pointing. I'm going to back it up here and then go slow. Now have a look. His weapon's pointing nowhere at me. I'm directly on him, hitting him, but he gets the kill. Now, I think that must have been lag, I'm not really sure. That was a little crazy, that though. His weapon was pointing nowhere in my direction, but he ends up getting me with the bloody battle rifle. Battle rifles aren't too bad. The combat scopes do make them into a sniper rifle pretty much. But with a red dot sight, it's a little hard to pick people at distance off. But it's not impossible to do that. The game's pretty much wrapping up here, and just another short game. I'm not really keen on the short games, mate. It really bothers me. I think it would really make the game a lot better. See, it just kind of ends, and there you go, 1,200 points. Too short. They said they're going to raise them to 1,800, but I still don't think that's enough. Anyway, it'd probably be the only commentary I'm doing for this, so unless I have a cruise missile game or something like that, or something really amazing happens. But there you go. Medal of Honor commentary done. Got on the top of the ladder there myself. It was one of the good games I did have that I wasn't raging so much over. So I thought I'd put that up. Alright, I'll catch you again next time. Thanks for watching.